Shawn Michaels and AJ Styles, two of the best in the world right now, in this dream match at Heatwave. The bell rings and this one has begun. Michaels with a takedown early. Michaels probably the more technical of the two, although AJ Styles is no slouch in that department either. Has the headlock, and again, side headlock. AJ Styles looking to take Michaels down early, but Michaels, the veteran experience coming into play there, rolling out of the headlock, and now, again, an arm ring into a headlock, and well, these two are well known for their high-flying styles. They're very technical as well, and look at Michaels going for a back suplex, but AJ Styles turns it around into a headlock, and look at Michaels trying to pull back the neck. Now back on his feet, he does in a big chop down, but AJ boots him away. And again the headlock. And now the legs. Cutting off the circulation to the brain of AJ Styles. And again flips over into the headlock. And Michaels trying to leverage his weight. And he does so. Ducks underneath, and again ducks underneath, and there is a drop toe hold, and there's a slap to the back of the skull for good measure, and again continues to work over the head and neck of AJ with that leg drop from Shawn Michaels, and ducks over, but runs into a drop toe hold from AJ Styles. AJ has missed the Money in the Bank, and here tonight he's going to try and prove he belongs in the main event scene against the man who used to be NLW World Champion. Shawn Michaels whipped off the ropes, head scissors, and takes him over the top rope. And AJ Styles sent flying to the outside, as Michaels is the one standing tall in the ring. Gonna wait for AJ to make it back in. Mind games from Shawn Michaels, and there is the Olympic takedown. Hooks the leg, but a kick out from AJ. And there's a boot, but Michaels hangs on and skins the cat, comes back in off the ropes. Now AJ with a victory roll, in for the cover, but a kick out by Michaels. And a drop kick as well. And AJ Styles in recent weeks has used the super kick, Shawn Michaels' finishing move, to put away opponents, to try and psych out Michaels, and may have psyched him out there with that massive drop kick. And where is AJ going now? AJ running off the ropes, and here he comes with a topic on Io! Over the top rope, crashing down into the Heartbreak Kid. Wipes out Shawn Michaels, and HBK seems to be in trouble here. And these two have traded wars of words in the past few weeks. We'll take a look at this again first. The tope over the top. AJ Styles saying he has surpassed Shawn Michaels as a performer, but Michaels begs to differ. There's a hard suplex on the floor out here. Michaels in trouble, and right off the steel steps there, and thrown back in. Now AJ once again with a suplex, this time into the turnbuckle. You saw Michaels' back crumple up, and there's an elbow drop from it. Well, wait a minute, Shawn Michaels though, back on his feet and stops AJ. AJ tries to float over, but a straight punch to the face. And now it's Michaels with a face buster into that second turnbuckle. And a knee drop for good measure. But there's a boot from AJ Styles to the head of Shawn Michaels. Takes him down momentarily. That's AJ with a sit-out springboard. Moonsault, but a kick out. Now back on their feet. Sunset flip. In for the cover. Michaels turns it into a cover of his own. And another reversal. And again a reversal. Just incredible to watch here. But he bridges up into the buckle bomb. Buckle bomb from AJ Styles and clatters the spine of Shawn Michaels. Now a headlock, but a jawbreaker. Back on his feet though. Now Michaels runs it in, blocks the punch. Goes for a kick. Span around into the heel kick. What a roundhouse. You heard the reaction from this crowd, and you heard the smack of the heel in the face of Shawn Michaels. Oh, what a replay of this. Spins around the boot into a vicious kick from AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, with phenomenal athleticism, as you see it on display again. A front flip leg drop. And now working over that arm. Michaels tries to kip up, and he does. Off the ropes, leapfrog. Goes for another leapfrog, but instead the spine buster to Shawn Michaels. He's back on his feet, but not for long. AJ Styles clotheslines him out. A very even match. This dream match we're seeing at Heatwave, and we expected nothing less. But there you see, AJ Styles ran face first into the ring post. And there's a super kick, but super kicks a fan instead, and the heads to the takeover. Well, that fan got more than he bargained for with that boot. And I think we may have a lawsuit. If we're unlucky, AJ Styles is unlucky, getting backdropped on the concrete. Now Shawn Michaels with a punch. There's a punch from AJ Styles, and now on the outside there, AJ has climbed onto the barricade, moonsaults off of it, and the neck breaker on the floor to Shawn Michaels. That neck and back of Shawn Michaels seriously damaged after all the punishments it's taken from AJ Styles here. And catches the boot for the super kick. Spat back around into a roundhouse. Hooks the inside leg, and a kick out from Shawn again. And that had to be pure instinct, as Michaels is taken down once again with the clothesline. Michaels in the centre of the ring. The headlock applied, but scoops out, and a big time drop kick from the Heartbreak Kid. Trying to create some separation here, but an arm drag. Now a Cobra clutch of sorts, and right into the arm lock, the arm bar from AJ Styles, but rolls through into a headlock. Shawn Michaels has a counter for everything, it seems. Backs him up into the corner, and a vicious punch. Yeah, I heard that one, and another uppercut. Whipped, but holds on. And now Shawn Michaels thrown shoulder first into the ring post, and there's a kick to the face of Shawn Michaels. Could have broken his nose. And what is AJ thinking here? He's on the top rope in a picture perfect shooting star press. There was no error. No falling one side short to the right or left. No, picture perfect shooting star press. And classes him in the corner. And a pump handle. I don't even know how to call that move. It was a pump handle into a slam. But instead of landing on his spine, Michael's neck compressed. And the flatliner from AJ Styles. Another transition into a triangle, perhaps. A triangle of sorts, cutting off the carotid artery. But Michael's trying to swing into a pin, and he does, but a kick out into the calf crusher. Calf crusher applied. Is Michaels going to tap out, but he's near the ropes. And that was lucky for HBK. And now rings the arm. But punches his way free. And the stun gun into the ring rope. And now back on his feet. Into the catapult, into the corner. And now Michaels tries to drive AJ's face into the turnbuckle, but an elbow free. You can see the damage that has been done to AJ Styles. And he runs at him, but nobody home. Michaels moved out of the way, and they're going to kick the ribs of AJ Styles, who now lands on that top rope with a clothesline, turning AJ Styles inside out. Mr. Money in the Bank turned inside out from the Heartbreak Kid, and tells him to suck it as he drop kicks up AJ into the ring post. And don't like the look of this for AJ, but AJ were fun to the eye, out of the view of the referee. But a power slam. Reversal from Shawn Michaels. Now AJ holding his ribs. Back to his feet, and look at the agility of AJ to land on the top rope and deliver the crossbody. And AJ Styles now going for the Stars Clash, but Michaels tries to hang on, and oh my god! Pile driver to Shawn Michaels. And now he's on the apron. Springboard 450 splash. But a kick out from Michaels. The Styles Clash. You saw the way that Michaels wrapped his legs around AJ, trying to cut off the airflow. But AJ instead turned it into a devastating pile driver. There you see the choke. And then AJ Styles turning it into a pile driver, and then after that the springboard 450 splash, which Shawn Michaels would kick out of. Somehow, some way, Shawn Michaels is still in this match. And HBK now arm drags AJ off the top rope, but now look at this now. Hurricane Rana into a series of shots and stomps on the face. AJ in the ropes. And Michaels not letting up. Gonna go for the sweet chin music, but instead AJ Styles goes to the outside, and although the fans don't like it, it's very smart if, you know, even if it is cowardly. And now it's Shawn Michaels on the top rope with a crossbody to AJ Styles. Big time crossbody. And now throws him back in. Shawn Michaels gonna go to the top rope again. AJ in trouble. Michaels with another crossbody, but instead this time it's rolled through. Hooks the outside leg, but a kick out. And AJ picks him up, looking for a backslide. Shawn Michaels tries to hang on. It's a test of strength here. And now an inside cradle. And a small package from AJ Styles now. And another kick out. These two very well evenly matched, and a boot up and a DDT to AJ Styles. AJ doesn't know where he is. Now AJ Styles. Oh, but backdrops Michaels to the outside, creating some separation there. And now Alice then throws him over the announce table, crashing into the barricade. And drags him back out to the ringside area and drives him spine first into the ring apron. And boots his spine again. AJ is relentless. He works over the body part like a... Oh, wait a minute. Let me not speak for a minute. Looks as if AJ's going to continue to do some more damage to that spine. Whipped into the corner, and now Michaels caught in the trio. Whoa! And drives both elbows into the face of AJ. Well, into the face of Shawn Michaels, I should say. And now going to taunt him. And a wheelbarrow German suplex. Release overhead that compresses the spine of Michaels, and once again AJ Styles looking to show off with a standing moonsault. Michaels holds on, and look at that though. Good God, whipped over the top with such force. And AJ taking time to taunt. May not be wise in the grand scheme of things, but he delivered a vicious spinebuster on the outside there as he throws Michaels back in. A very worthy adversary indeed for AJ, but now Michaels tries to fight back, going for a tiger suplex. Rolls through into a victory roll though, but another kick out from AJ Styles. He's done everything he can. What more can he do? Here it comes! Fast speed flop over the top. Wiping out the Heartbreak Kid. He has thrown everything he possibly can from his arsenal at Shawn Michaels, but he is still in the contest. Once again, the Fastbury flop over the top rope wipes out Michaels. Both men back in, Northern Light suplex. That spine must be very damaged at the moment. Maybe so are those ribs after that kick. But a chop. And both men thinking the same thing. Both go for the clothesline and wipe each other out. What a match. What a wrestling clinic we are witnessing here at Heatwave. The Heartbreak Kid and the Phenomenal One going tooth and nail at one another. But Michael stops AJ on the top. Gonna go for the suplex. AJ though hanging on. And the Gutbuster from the top rope. Knocking the wind out of Michaels. And now the calf crusher. Calf crusher in the centre. If Michaels taps out, this one's over. Can Michaels make it to the ropes? He's so close. And he gets there, to the delight of this audience. But a knee to the spine. AJ not relenting whatsoever. And on the top, but the boot up from Michaels. Now HBK whip him in hard into that turnbuckle again. And the drop kick. Michaels trying to gain a measure of revenge. Gets some momentum back on his side. The axe handle and the jackhammer from Shawn Michaels. He is pulling out moves that we haven't even seen from him before. And the jumping axe handle and the kip up. Now Michaels wants to go to the top rope. One step away from putting it away with a top rope elbow drop. Driving that elbow into the heart of the phenomenal AJ Styles, and he is tuning up the band. AJ groggy, go for the sweet chin music, but turn around into the Stars Clash, no! Turn into a powerbomb. They each have a counter for one another's counters. They've definitely done their homework on each other. Michaels on the second rope, but jumps right into the calf crusher. This time though, AJ hooking the other leg. So Michaels cannot crawl to the rope. And look at Michaels clawing at the face and make sure that he breaks the hold. But the damage has been done, you can see. Michaels holding that ankle. And punches his way free. And a super kick! Super kick from AJ Styles for the kick out. Using Michaels' own move against him as he's done in the past few weeks. But it wasn't enough to put it away, and now going for the Stars Clash. But a Rana into the buckle and a chop. Goes to the close and a music. There it is. Goes to the outside leg and a kick out. The fans don't like it. And Shawn Michaels certainly doesn't like it. What more will it take? That is the question on the mind of everybody, including Shawn Michaels. Well, the chop. And then missing that clothesline into the sweet chin music. What more is gonna give? What is it gonna take? Michaels ordering that, and there's the Pele from AJ. Almost an act of desperation there. An overhead Pele kick. Gives AJ Styles a bit of time, but now punches his way free, does Michaels. Michaels on the apron now. What's he planning? A springboard something. Oh my god! Sweet chin freaking music! And AJ Styles pins Shawn Michaels. AJ with a super kick in midair. And AJ defeats Michaels with